Hopefully I've got your attention now. And hopefully you're asking yourself, what is the value of a cryptocurrency? Well, it's a currency, just like any other currency, like the US dollar, like the Japanese yen, like the euro. Currencies are an item that has scarcity and demand. And as such, they can be used to exchange for goods, services, or just bought for the value of themselves. The problem with national currencies is, as you see in the photo here, they're designed to be deflationary. What that means is they're designed over time to lose value, making the goods that they purchase more and more expensive over time. That's why they're used to control inflation and to boost the economies of countries. This graph you're seeing right now shows a 11-year span of the US dollar. So 11 years ago, which would be in 2011, 2012, you could buy $100 worth of an item for 100 US dollars. But as you look what's happened over the last 11 years, you can see that slowly but surely, for the same 100 US dollars, you can now buy about $70 worth of the item that you could buy $100 worth of 11 years ago. In other words, the US dollar has lost value. So even if you've gotten a, say, 25% raise over the last 11 years, you can't really buy any more than you could buy before. If you didn't get a 25% raise, then you're working for less value in your money. That's important to understand, because as we go forward, you'll see some countries like Venezuela over the last year have lost almost 1,200%. That means that what they could buy at the beginning of this year now costs them 12 times as much money to buy the same item. Sudan, 3.4 times as much money. Lebanon, double the money. Syria, 1.4 times as much money it would cost. Zimbabwe, 60% more expensive than it was. Turkey, 36%. After the earthquake, that's probably going to be refigured and be even worse. So, what does that mean to you? It means that if you kept your money in any of those national currencies, it would have lost considerable value over the last 12 months. The US doesn't have quite that bad a problem yet, but it's heading in that direction every year. It seems to get worse and worse and worse. Here is Binance, which is the coin that we are linked to in PancakeSwap. So the YNA token moves in lockstep with Binance coin. As you can see, in 2021, let's go back to December of 2020, just before the new year, the value of Binance coin was $33.48 for one. It jumped up all the way as far as into the $600, $671 for one Binance coin. So basically 20 times as valuable as it was 6 months earlier. And it fluctuates. But it's better to have something that goes up and down, but generally on an upward trend, as opposed to the US dollar, which just goes down and down and down, or other national currencies, which go down and down and down. At least you have a chance to make money with this. That's why it's a good idea not to keep all of your money in your national currency or in, say, a stock market, which is use the US dollar as a scorecard for it. Because even if it goes up in value compared to US dollars, it really hasn't gained that much in actual purchasing power. Thanks for your interest. Talk to you tomorrow.